Okay, everybody, thanks for coming tonight. I promise you this is going to be a life-changing event. You know, in my 30 plus years of practicing, anytime I do a program on detoxification, people are really interested in it because there's so much information on television today. People always call me up and say, what can I do to detoxify? My question, or my common response to them is, you need to change what you're doing. So if you're going to continue to drink soda pop and eat donuts and french fries and ho-hos, your body is going to become toxic. It just did. I didn't write the rules. So detoxification, what causes a toxic state? Well, I wouldn't have to have done this lecture or this workshop 100 years ago because we did not have toxins per se like we have today. But you know, there was coal. There was coal coming out of homes and out of blast furnaces. But our real challenge today is, we have planes flying over on top of us, and we have cars that are releasing exhaust, and we drink water, and we eat food, and we take a lot of medication. I don't think people realize that medication can be considered a toxic substance. So what really causes a toxic state is what we're doing to ourselves. We are literally polluting ourselves. Key organs to work on as far as making sure that your body is working properly, you want your colon to be functioning optimally. Now this might sound silly to some of you, but if you eat food within 2 or 3 hours, you know what you should be doing? Having a bowel movement. Now I've talked to people, they might not have a bowel movement, but every 2 or 3 days or a week. That's not normal. You see, what's happening is something called auto-intoxication. Your body's toxifying itself. One of the most common causes for a sluggish colon, not enough water, not enough vegetables, low thyroid, not enough iodine. Probably the number one cause of constipation is a low thyroid gland. Now, if you figure your colon is here, the next organ, if you turn your attention up here, is your liver. Your liver is key. Your liver is key for you to have a happy, healthy life. And what most people don't realize, especially if they become vegetarians, your body uses protein to break down toxins. Your body takes a toxic substance and it takes it to a water-soluble substance. And it needs protein. Actually, it uses eggs, onion, and garlic. It uses sulfur. That's why it's important to have, I believe everybody should, I'd rather have an egg every day than a donut every day. You know what I'm saying? So livers, eat Dr. Bob's ABCs. Apple, half an apple every day. Beets, the beets are on our webpage. Carrots, baby carrots, 4 or 5 baby carrots every day. But you want to have the apple, beets, and carrots in your body every day. Talked to somebody on the telephone today from Detroit, and their husband has taken 7 different medications. He's on Lipitor, he's on Flomax, he's on diabetic medication, and 3 blood pressure medications. And he's having problems. He's having problems with erectile dysfunction, he's depressed, and she doesn't know what to do. And he's only 6 years old. 6 years old, as we know, is a young age. Okay, so kidneys. Your first organ is your colon. The second detoxifying organ is your liver. What most people don't realize is that their kidney is actually your second liver. You see, what does that mean, Dr. Bob? It's a detoxifying organ. So a lot of people have high blood pressure because they're dealing with issues that their liver is plugged up. If you have sweaty feet, you have a plugged up kidney because your second kidney happens to be your feet. So if you sweat a lot and your feet are always, and your smelly feet, it's coming because you have toxins in your kidney. What plugs up the liver? Aspirin will plug up the liver, and Tylenol will plug up the kidneys. You don't want to take those. Those will cause kidney and liver disease. The key organ, how I know how a person's detoxifying organs are working in their body, is your skin. Your skin's the largest organ in the body. If you have psoriasis, if you have acne when you were a kid, if you have skin blemishes on the side of your body, especially these little skin tabs, it's your liver. It always comes down to your liver. Psoriasis probably being one of the most toxic. Body signals that are toxic are these. Brown spots. A lot of people call them age spots. They're not age spots. They are toxic spots. Toxic brown spots. Acne. Psoriasis. Elbows. Knees. People who have psoriasis always have a plugged up liver. Eczema. Do you have bad breath? Do people run when they see you coming? Because your breath is like fire. Your body is toxic. Also, if you sweat a lot, if you sweat profusely, your body's in a toxic state. Now, cherry hemangiomas, little red skin tabs on your body, spider veins, hemorrhoids are all a sign to me that your body has toxins going on. Very critical. Let's continue on with ORAC. Oxygen radical absorbance capacity. The best food to increase your ORAC are apples. Apples are the best. That's why you should all be eating a minimum of a half an apple every day. I want to go back though to one other body signal. When I was doing my studies for my natural health doctor degree, one of the organs they talk about in Indian or Ayurvedic medicine is a coated tongue. They call a coated tongue in Indian medicine ama. Ama. Ama means your body is toxic and it's trying to do everything it can to get rid of the toxins. So if you have a coated tongue, the problem's not your tongue. The problem is your body. So you can't eat all that food that I was talking to you about, and if your tongue's not clearing up, you're not going to get better. You have to change. So I like you to eat at least a half apple every day. Let me give you a little side note here. With apples, what's really unique about an apple is minerals in it, has pectin in it. It's great for your liver, it's great for your gallbladder. But for a way to prevent cancer is put a clove or two in an apple in the morning. So you get the apple, you cut up in 3 or 4 sections, put a clove or two in each, 1 clove in each segment. Saute the apple, eat the apple. It promotes digestion, prevents cancer. See, the Indians, when in Ayurvedic medicine, it's all about digestion. You want a nice, healthy digestive system. Cruciferous food. You got to focus on eating cruciferous food. Broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower. I would encourage you not to eat cruciferous food only raw. Steam it, saute it. You'll notice broccoli, when broccoli is raw, it has a dull green. But if you heat broccoli up, you know how it becomes vibrant green? Because chlorophyll is being released. Chlorophyll is great for estrogen for you ladies that are thinking about having an estrogen issue as you break through menopause. Increase your green cruciferous vegetables. Cruciferous vegetables are estrogen inhibitors. A lot of people have toxins today because they have too much estrogen inside of their body. Coming from conventional meat. You're going to hear more and more the green movement. You want to eat stuff that does not have chemicals in it. You want to stay away from conventional animal products. That means not organic meat. Probably the leading cause of extra estrogen in the body today is eating conventional meat. That's why you want to eat at stores that have raw or organic meat. Sulfur stops free radical damage. What's a great source of sulfur? Eggs, onion, and garlic. Free radicals are basically crazy cells floating around inside of your body. Don't eat cold leftovers. Actually, you should really minimize leftovers. Don't make a big pot of chili that lasts for 14 days. You know, make a small pot of chili, preferably with fresh meat, and then freeze it. And then warm it up, but you don't necessarily, like freeze it as soon as it's done because you don't want a lot of bacteria activity on top of it. But leftovers, especially cold leftovers, are stagnant to the body. Do not combine your food improperly. What does that mean, Dr. Bob? You don't want to eat beef with a starch. You want to eat beans, green beans, with beef. You say, what does that mean? Well, beef needs acid. Starch needs alkaline to digest. And we talk about this a lot in my book, Dr. Bob's Guide to Optimal Health. If you combine food wrong, you're going to have digestive distress. You're going to pass gas. If you pass gas, you have digestive distress. You don't want digestive distress. You know what I'm starting to hear a lot of, especially in 25 to 35-year-old people coming in my office, is esophagus erosion. Esophagus erosion probably coming from eating too many fries and too many donuts that are aggravating the gallbladder, putting a backup of bile that erodes the lower part of your esophagus. And let me tell you, they will take your esophagus out. That is, I mean, I've had people that they've done that to. This is very, very serious stuff. Don't drink cold water with your meals, because that's going to stagnate digestion. See, all toxins are all based on the fact you want proper digestion. That's really, really significant. A healthy body with the toxins minimized will heal itself. Your body can rehabilitate itself. I don't care how bad you are, because I've had people have Barrett's or Barrett's. Barrett's is precancerous esophageal erosion. I have seen that go away, which you have to change. Probably one of the most important things to do is keep your liver functioning optimally, get some flax oil inside of your body. So let's talk about steps to detoxify.